Okay guys, let's start with our ABC chart. Haley, you get to pick. What are we going to do today?
Skip one letter.
Which ones?
Skip one letter.
Okay, we're going to start with A and skip one. All right, ready? Here we go. A apple, C cat, E elephant, G goat, I igloo, K kangaroo, M male, O oxen, Q quarter, S snake, U umbrella, W window, Y yo-yo. Okay, put that up.
We're gonna do words.
Well, first we're going to do capital M, lowercase m, capital N, lowercase m.
So
And it
M and
is
N.
down, slant up, down. Lowercase m. Down. Do you see something you might be missing there for the lowercase m? Remember, down. There you go. Now let me see your capital N. Quickly. Lower. What was the matter with that, Haley?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's go, quick. This should just take a second. Down, plant. Does that look like the example on the board? The example on up above? Nope. Okay. Down, Haley, down.
On what?
Down, up, over, down. Much better. All right, good job. Raise your boards.
We're gonna write.
Okay, here come your words. Ready? Down. The first word is down. Quickly, let's see how fast you can go. Down.
Oh, did I get it right?
Erase your board. Next word is time. Very good. Raise your boards. One last word. Finally.
Oh.
Finally. Don't erase it yet. Okay, I want to see. Do you see a part in that word that you know?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What do you see?
N and O.
Do you see the part N?
Yeah.
Where? Do you see the part all?
I do.
Good job. Very good. Raise your boards. Raise your boards. Okay, we are going to look at a new word and a new part, okay? In your book, Parents' Night Fright, you're going to read the word joyfully. Joyfully.
What does that mean?
Well, we're going to talk about that. What is joy, though? What is this?
Happy.
It's another happy, but it's even a little bit more than that, don't you think? If somebody,
Excited.
when they say the word joy, it's like, woo, that was good, right? But what do you think fully means? What do you think?
Excited.
Well,
Like it's a full.
like if you have a glass and it's full to the top, you can't get any more in there, can you? It's full, right? What's the same with joyfully? It's as much joy as you can possibly have. Joyfully. Okay, but we're going to also look at how we write that, okay? I want you guys to take your boards
What
back.
are these for?
Those are just our guides that we use when we read. What do you mean, what are they for? You've never seen one before. Okay. Take your books, okay? I want you to open those up to page 2.
This is page 2 or 1?
It's numbered a little different. Page 2.
I used to.
Okay?
Can we number it?
It's already got it on there.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Now look right here in the second paragraph here. See if you can find the word joyfully. Second paragraph. That's your first paragraph.
Joy.
Does that look right? Second paragraph. You know what a paragraph is?
Joy. Oh, found it.
Okay. So use your fingers. I want you to break that word apart, okay?
Joyful.
Joyful what? There's more to it. Look,
Joyfully.
read to the end of the word. Joyfully. Joyfully. Right. Okay.
Joy.
This is fully, right? Joyfully. Good job. Very good. Now there's some other words that we're going to look at in here, but first I want to talk to you about your new book, okay? In this story, The Invisible Incorporated is the name of the kids, and they have to solve a mystery for one of their own members. Charlene's paper that she's going to read on Parents' Night is missing, and so they have to work together to find this paper.
I have a question. Why is this kid like not like?
Well, go back to page 1. This book starts with a recap. Do you know what that is?
Like they like you talk like they're talking like what they did in the last book.
Oh my gosh, that's very good. A recap, because this is a book in a series, a recap catches you back up, reminds you what you've already read in the past. Very good. So when you read this, it's going to remind you about the characters, okay? So your first character's Chip. It's going to tell you about Chip.
Which one's
Chip?
What's important about
The
Chip?
chip is the vegetable one. Justin is
That's right.
the
What's so special about Justin? Do you remember?
Justin, he knows how to read lips.
But why? It tells you.
Because of his he lost.
So what does that mean? You learn how to read lips because why?
Because he lost his hearing.
Because he doesn't hear very well. Very good.
Wait, but how did Chip like get invisible?
Haley, do you know the answer to that?
You can read it.
It tells you right here though. That's what the recap
Chip
is.
fell into a
Shark.
This is,
purple.
look at this word.
What?
Shark.
What sound does STR make? Like in street
Strike.
or strike, but it starts that way. Let's look at the rest of the word. It means odd or different. Chip fell into a Haley, look at the word. You can't figure it out looking at me. Chip fell into a strange
pool of water. Now Chip is invisible.
Very good. Strange. You know what strange means?
Like you don't know what it is, but like
You don't know
wanna
it's in
find
the
it.
water.
Well, so it's very, but strange by itself just means something very different or
It's
odd, right?
Something
Strange.
like in the water.
Weird, right. Okay, and then your last character is Charlene.
Okay.
She's
Charlene is
Like,
sometimes bossy.
Wait, I wanted to
But
read
always brave.
But always brave. Okay, and so then it tells about together they make up this group, Invisible. And do you see this?
and
Look at it again.
NC.
Ink. It means incorporated. Do you know what that is?
Like it's a company.
Very good. So they've come together as a company or a group, and they've formed Invisible Ink. And their job is to solve mysteries. All right?
Yeah, but how do they solve mystery?
Well, you're going to have to read to find that part out. All right?
Chapter
Yes,
one.
it's yes.
Wait, what's this?
Mystery.
So hold on a minute. There's some words I want us to go over. So turn to page 2 for me. Okay.
This is
Now we also are going to meet Charlene's brother in this story,
what?
and his name is Philip. And we're going to learn a lot about Philip as well. But I want you to look right up here. It's talking about her brother. This is a word that is going to be new. Do you have any guesses looking at that word?
What is that?
Right here, I'm pointing to it. Any
right
guesses on, right here? Genius.
Guess.
It's a different word. Genius.
Genius.
Yeah.
Like you. Smart.
Genius, very smart, right? But genius though is like way up here, right? As far as smarts. Okay, so that's the word genius. And I also want you to turn to page 5. Find me the word doom.
Sorry.
Okay, doom, page 5.
Who's that?
Well, that's another character in our story that we're going to read about.
That's her brother.
That's not her brother. We're going to have to read to find out who that is. Okay?
That's the
But that's the word doom. What does it mean?
Like, dun dun dun.
Like,
That's a good way. Doom.
like,
Is it good or is it mean
It's
something good or bad?
Bad.
It does
something
mean
is bad.
Like something
happening.
like blown up, like out of
Something-
nothing. Something blows up and goes like doom doom doom.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of like
something
that.
happened to you.
Doom is a bad, like you. It does mean something bad. He says here, the master of doom is upon you. So he's saying that he can. Yeah, he's saying that he can be.
The master of doom is.
That he can bring bad things to happen to you.
I know.
Okay. All right. One more thing I really want. I want to show you. Okay. And I'm going to have you follow along with me. Let's see here. I wrote this down. Okay. It is over. Oh, I can't believe it. Well, maybe it's over here. Oh, good grief, kids, sorry. Oh, right here. All right. I want you to follow along with me, okay?
Where?
On page 4. Right here. I'm gonna read this to you for right now, okay? You know, Pamela said in a snobby voice, insults are a very inferior form of humor. You know, Pamela said in a snobby voice,
What's
insults are a
humor?
very inferior form of humor. It means being funny.
Oh.
And let me tell you what that means, okay? She's saying to Charlene, I don't really think that you're talking bad about me is very funny. It means that you are not a very nice person, okay?
I forgot. I've lost my.
What, right here, you know, right here. Okay, now, we're gonna go back. Okay, we're gonna go back up here. I want you to reread the recap that we talked about. What's a recap? Haley, what's a recap?
I like they're telling you like the other book, like so you can remember what happened.
It's telling you about things that happened in the past, catching you up to where you're gonna start at now, right? That's what your recap did for you. Okay? It's a chapter book, and we're only gonna read hopefully chapter 1. Okay? So I'm gonna listen first to Haley. Okay? So you read silently while I listen to Haley. Okay? And then I'll listen to you. When you come to a word that you're not sure about, today I really want you to think about the story. Okay?
The story.
I really want you to think, how does this word fit into what I've just read and what my story is about? All right, Haley? Think about your story. I know what it starts with. I know what I've been reading about. How's this going to work? Okay? All right. You start reading for me? Remember, we're going to read the recap first. We always start where? Very top of the page, right? Okay.
Chip fell into a strange pool of water. Justin knows how to read words because of his hearing loss. Charlene is sometimes bossy, but always brave. Together, they are invisible and they solve mysteries. Charlene raced out.
Okay, put your finger in there if you're not sure. Look for a part of that word that you know. Is this a word that you know? Okay, and think about your story. What is she doing? You can tell by her hair, she's moving pretty fast, isn't she? Okay, so, Charlene, pick that first sound.
Rush.
Charlene,
Yeah.
Ray. Raced. Look at that word. Put your finger underneath it. Raced. This is where the word race. I'm pretty sure you know that word, Charlene. Raced.
Out the door as the bell rang from the end of the school. She
Read a little louder. She.
What page are we passing?
What?
What page are we passing?
You just keep reading until I come and listen to you. Okay. She. Now this is.
had
What is that word? There you go.
been in such a good mood.
Very good. In ages, yeah. Do you know what that means? Means it's been a long time since she's been in a good mood. Okay.
I want
Okay, so she's excited about something, right? I won, of course.
She shouted to Chip and Justin. Can you believe it? My story got picked to be read aloud on parents' night.
Okay, that word is one of those tricky words that it can be read or, yes, there you go. Good job. All right, next page. I'm just going to listen to a little bit and then I'm going to.
You
That's a word that you might need to take in parts. What's the beginning? You.
doesn't
Does that look like does it? You. The.
deserve it, said Justin. Yours story really was the best. Now maybe my parents will stop talking about my.
This is that word I gave you. It means he's really smart. What was it?
Genius.
Genius, good.
Genius brother. Said Charlene as she joyfully
Look for a part you know. What is that part? Close.
Okay.
She's standing outside. Is she joyfully kicked? Yes.
Kicked at some
Keep going. You got it. What if she's kicking something? Think about what could it be that she's kicked. Joyfully kicked at some.
apples
Good.
on the sidewalk. Wow, I can't believe I won.
Good job. Okay. Where are you at? Keep reading. Okay.
Remember this.
Keep started. Keep going.
Remember this. I say that's because you have such a big mouth and Karen.
Show me where you're at again. Right here? Now you've been reading her name. Have you? Charlene, remember?
Charlene.
Charlene.
Chip and Justin laughed. You know at it.
It's the girl. Her name, Pamela.
Pamela said in a
Now this is the sentence that I read to you twice. Okay? When I read it to you, I expect you to know what you know. Pamela said in a snobby
voice. Instead,
insults
insults are a very
inferior
form of
humor.
Humor.
Remember?
She good.
Okay, you know what sound this makes, right? Put your finger in here. When you come to a word you don't know, you've got to figure it out. She. What sound does that make? Like swing. So, but it's a so you got the sw.
Sun.
Swung. Yeah.
Swung. Smurf.
She swung. What?
Her long dark hair and stomped away.
Does that look like stomped? It starts like stomped. Once again, put your finger in. It's another word mean for walking. It's strolled. Strolled.
Away. I'm sorry.
Charlene.
Charlie called after her. She knew
You tell me, is that new? Okay.
Pamela was right about in
It's the same word that we just had up here, insults.
insults, but being nice to the new teacher's pet wasn't
Now this is a word you know, you can write it. If you can write it, you can read it. So think about your story. Let's read, she knew, Pamela was right about insults, but being nice to the new teacher's pet wasn't
asked.
okay. When you have the EA, what's silent?
The A.
Okay, so let's easy. Yes.
From Charlene, just then a boy rode by on a bicycle. He was wearing a black cape with red trims.
Red what?
Trims?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's read this page.
Make away, he shouted. The monster of doom is a poncho.
Okay. Have you read yet to this part?
No.
You're still here? Okay. I'm going to listen to you a little bit more then.
Right here?
Yeah, I want you to get to here, okay?
Right here?
Yep.
Or
No, we'll just start right here.
like Palm.
What was her name?
Pelly.
What? Do you know the word ham?
Ham.
Lamb? Okay. Pam. Pamela.
Like a Pamela.
This is a new boy. Paul Jacoby.
Jacoby was new to the school, but unlike Paula, he was a lot more fun.
Are you here yet? Okay, well, let me listen to you. You just keep reading.
Just when a boy
Oh, there's that word that you had trouble with at the beginning, but now a boy raised
by a bicycle. He was hearing.
What was he doing?
Wearing
Very good.
a black cape with red trims. Make away. Tape. He shouted, the monster is upon
What word was this again?
you.
Doom. Doom. You know what the word room looks like? Okay. You were just switching out the beginning sound. Doom is upon you. All right, you can stop. We're going to talk about what you've read so far, okay? So, you both are pretty much in the same spot, okay? So, what do you know so far about Pamela? You think that what makes her a good friend or a bad friend? What do you think?
I I think she's a bad friend because she's kind of jealous that she won.
Okay. What, you know what jealous means?
Uh,
You want something that somebody else has, or you want to be
Yeah.
somebody else. It's a very good point. She is jealous because Charlene won, right? But when you have a really good friend, like the boys were, what were they feeling?
sad.
Were
No,
they-
happy.
Because why? The story even tells us.
Charlene won.
Because Charlene won and she had
Yeah.
funny
And-
stories.
And being a good friend means what? If your friend gets something and you're a good friend to them, what does that mean though? Are you happy for them when they get something?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. That makes, and you're the opposite of jealous, right? You're happy when they get something. So what else do you think makes you be a good friend though? What's something that makes you be a good friend, Haley?
Help your friend.
Help them? What's something that makes you a good friend? You've got lots of friends. When they talk to you, what do?
Talk back.
Hmm?
Talk back.
Well, you make them talk back, but when they're talking, what's the best thing we can do?
Listen.
Be good listeners, right? That makes us good friends if we're good listeners, right? But it was so cool in the story that it made the point of saying that the boys were happy for her.
And like, if she won, they could say congratulations.
Yeah, they were happy for her, right? And then we also read a little bit about her brother.
But who did this part? Now maybe my parents will stop thinking about my genius brother.
Yeah. So what do you think about that part? Do you understand that part? I mean, like how your sister or brother can get something and
No, I don't understand it.
you don't understand that part? Well, let's say that your sister, I know you have a sister. Let's
Yeah.
say your older sister gets a present from your parents because she did something really good at school and you don't get anything. How's that going to make you feel?
Oh, mad and kind of sad.
Mad and sad, right? And so her brother, it sounds like, is always
Getting something.
getting stuff, right?
Like-
that from school though, right? He's really smart.
I always at school, and my brother always gets something. I'm like sad because I don't get anything.
Well, okay, so now, tomorrow, here's what we're going to do. I need you to get out your bookmarks.
Same here. My sister, she has a lot of medals and she kind of brags about them.
Well, does that make us a good friend to brag about stuff? Not really, does
I really
it?
just want to like hit her.
Yeah. Okay, so where are you at? Your story?
Right here.
Oh, I'm like you.
Okay. Oh, you already
Wait,
got that?
can I keep reading Henry Mudge? I'm not
Yes,
done.
you may. Okay, put your books up in your box, all right? Tomorrow, we're
And I
gonna
get
finish up.
candy.
Okay, hold on. Tomorrow, we're gonna finish up chapter 1, all right?
Check.
All right, all right.